Goodness, look at my hair, dude. All right, so today we are going to, it's disgusting. We're going to get my favorite drink in the Japanese countryside because there's nothing else here to do. I just got done calling my mom, which is also something I wanted to do because there's nothing else here to do. So yeah, let's go to the convenience store. Likely going to be probably the 7-Eleven. And let's hope they have my favorite drink. I hope so. Yeah. And of course, it wouldn't be one of my videos if it wasn't relatively low quality, so I'll give you what you want. Here's our Monster Energy can. It is Ultra, but it is not a white Monster, which is my favorite drink, but it is okay because I still like pretty much most of the Ultra series. This one's Ultra Guava, Ultra Vice Guava. Very nice. The label I actually cannot read, but it's probably the same thing. Well, I can read it, most of it, but it's probably a similar thing to the little blurb you get in the American version. I will say, between the 20 minutes of me keeping it in my bag and also being outside in the 27-degree weather, humidity included, it's pretty warm. It's relatively warm, but we will crack it open and have a first sip. It's a good flavor. It is not, it doesn't hold a candle to the white Monster, also called the, what is it even called? I just call it the white Monster. The Ultra something. I think maybe Ultra White. I guess we could take a thumbnail. Let's hope one of those will suffice. I really can't see the screen because it's not even that bright outside, but the screen is unseeable. So this is what we're working with. You know, this place is it's a little barren. You know? A lot of these people are old and they have to use cars because there's no way else to get anywhere. It ain't no Tokyo, man. It's no buses. Well, there are buses, but there ain't many buses. And people get around with the cars, you know? And that includes hospital visits. It's pretty tough out here. Population is dwindling. Kids are moving out. Old people passing away, of course. It's It's just a product of, I guess, the countryside. It's not as needed as it is supposed to be. I think I might post a video about, what's it again, like Prairie Madness? I might make one of those videos where we read a whole Wikipedia page. But it's true, though. You kind of get mad when you're in these places. There's not many people around. The few people you do know are old and gray, and you only get to see visits from your children, your grandchildren, I guess. And it's just acres and acres and acres of rice and other things, but mostly rice. It has its own charm, though. The mosquitoes bite pretty hard. No, but seriously, the wildlife here is pretty cool. It's pretty historied. There's a lot of places where you could be that's like a lot different from what I'm used to. And of course, fireworks is one of the big reasons why I wanted to be here. Nobody cares that if I drink legally or not legally, depending on who I'm talking to. This is good. This is very good. It's really starting to hit the spot. I kind of needed this. A little bit lethargic. I had an online class this morning from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. here. Likely, I think it was 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. in Canada. Other way around. Not other way around, but 1 hour ahead. 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. in Canadian time. Damn. Big fucker. Flew around me. Beetle flying straight at me. But I honestly have to say this is a pretty good spot to be. Kind of shielded from a lot of the heat wave, kind of feels like. And there's a slight breeze. Kind of around here there is no breeze. I'm kind of lucky today. That's why a lot of the clouds, it looks like clouds in the mountains. I might take a few pictures or videos. There's mountains all around. It looks like clouds in the mountains. It's actually just condensation, the humidity. And it's wrapped around the mountains. And it doesn't know where to go because there is no wind. So it's just big plumes and clouds around the mountains. And it's ultra humid out here, man. I am glad Canada is as dry as it is, and I cannot complain about it anymore. I used to. I used to be pissed about, especially in the winter, man. It's like, it sucks the moisture out of your face and nosebleeds and runny noses and whatnot, but I'm good off that, bro. I can't complain about that anymore. It's fine. I'm just wet, not wet, but I'm sticky and sweaty. Pretty bad out here. This is really doing it for me. Might do a few more reviews, especially in Tokyo. There's a lot to do, but there ain't much to do out here. So I'm gonna find more things to do out here. Maybe post them. We'll see. Alright. So, official review of the what would have been my favorite drink, Monster Energy Ultra Series Ultra Vice Guava. 0 sugar, well, probably 1 gram of sugar, a little bit of calories too, but my official review, I'm going to have to give the Monster Energy Ultra Guava a 6.5 out of 10. Very good. I use a scale that's 5 out of 10 average, being average, and 6 out of 10 being 1 standard deviation away from our average, our mean, meaning this probably beats out a good chunk of the other drinks that I could have reviewed out here. I'm gonna say, I don't really know what 1.5 standard deviations is, but I think this is a maybe an 85th percentile. Pretty good. But yeah, that was the review. What else is there to say? I gotta go home and maybe take a shower and go get some food in a bit. Yeah. Have a good one.